mind if I read back the Tamiya?
All right, paying for 3 life for the, is it called Soporific Springs? The other side of Sink into Stupor. New modal double face card from Modern Horizons 3. You will get the text up on the screen. And then a Ponder for Audrey to start the game. So Audrey's been playing this Dreadnought list. It's basically blue-white or Azorius Dreadnought. And Rockford starts off with a Hedge Maze surveilling a Savannah into the graveyard. Rockford has been playing this Nadu, breakfasty, Zenith deck. Bant Nadu, Bant Zenith, Bant Breakfast, something. And I don't know. We're seeing 2 players figuring it out in the MH3 meta, I would say.
I told you it was Jank, man.
All right. You said it. My turn?
Yeah, resolves and yes.
A lot of laughing in the background. Not sure people understand that this is a serious event. High Train complete at level 6. 28 subs, 50 bits. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate the love.
I think I have to brainstorm here.
Okay.
1.
Second land for Audrey was a Flooded Strand. Not everybody has their Zendikar expeditions memorized. Here's Green Sun X's 1. Getting responded to by cracking a fetch. Uh-oh.
Thing is, if I let off with this Delta,
2. Bring out.
you're just going to fetch your stuff.
Play.
So it's like, yep, I can't. So I'm just going to play now.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine to trying to stifle it. Just dictate the entire thing.
Yeah, I'll,
I
the first
will
3 turns.
swing at you with these 3.
Tamiya flips.
502 Blacks has finally caught a live stream. Huge fan of the YouTube videos. Thank you, and thank you for being here. This is the real show after all. So you ended up in the right place. All right, so floating a blue, dazing Green Sun Zenith.
And I'll bring out Goblin. Why does this deck go so hard? When he comes into play.
Okay.
And another Ponder. Okay, so 3 Ponders already in this game for Audrey. We're cantripping, folks.
Oh my god, this deck is so funny. Sound? Alright. And I'll pass. I'll pass.
Okay.
Actually, -1. Yeah, it is not. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Control. Yep.
Dryad Arbor passed the turn. X-Grave, thank you for the resub. 19 months that I just missed the train. The traffic getting to the stream today was crazy. You were late, X-Grave. You were late. Mr. Arch, thank you for the resub. 16 months. And some bagel emotes getting dropped in the chat by everybody.
Okay. We're at 18. I already played the last one.
It's all over the
Oh, all right. So with an all right whatever, a Swords on the Dryad Arbor. Dryad Arbor is an exile. Swords to Plowshare sometimes can be a Stone Rain, I guess.
And then you're wasteland deck because of the way you're playing.
I mean, the fact that I've got Eldritch Reclaimer makes it much more like that. Although I think
I think you're Maverick. It feels like Maverick to me.
Stifling the cracking of a Windswept Heath. Okay. Lots of land destruction stuff happening, it turns out.
Card has been drawn.
All right, there's a basic plane, so able to make a land drop.
Unfortunately. Play this. I guess I'm plusing up 6.
Yeah.
It's actually...
Okay, another Green Sun Zenith. X is 1. It looks like a Brainstorm's going to get fired off here. Well, maybe not.
Or 2 lines here.
Twitch chat liking the land destruction going on.
Leave this out.
They care about the house.
Probably. And then when you do that, I can also do...
All right, the Green Sun Zenith will resolve this time. What will Rockford find here with the Green Sun for 1? Sylvan Safekeeper. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure what was going to be the result there. Sylvan Safekeeper now in Modern. Does anybody know, is Safekeeper getting play in Modern so far, or is it dead in Modern? Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
You're going to take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a Tundra off the flagstone.
I will bring out... Okay.
Okay, here's Doorkeeper Thrall. Pew Pew says it's getting played in Nadu Kamo as a one-of. Okay, that's interesting. It is usually a one of, I guess, in these like tutory green decks.
There's a saga.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it's played in Yawgmoth. Interesting. Interesting.
Fast enough to pressure champion.
By the way, the shroud mechanic was a mistake.
Oh, that's fine.
Probably. That's fine.
Give me 3 dreadnoughts. Well, that's
Let's go to your first one before you can make mana.
Man, you just have to have 3 mana.
That's fine. I know.
I'm gonna have a black.
What were they thinking when they designed Shroud? Like, let's talk about this.
I think I can play with the Sonic board out.
Okay, Ancient Tomb. Uh-oh. Phyrexian Dreadnought.
1 in hand. 2 in hand.
I got a basic. Is it play tapped or untapped?
Okay, untapped unless it enters tapped, which I don't think a basic can enter tapped.
Okay. Results? It results. Ouch.
How many cards do you have?
Right now, I have 8. I have to put 2 back.
Yep. I don't know.
Well, there's a Phyrexian Dreadnought on the board right now. 12-12 trample, and it's getting swords. Let's see if it survives. Nope, it's gone.
My team like that. Dealing with that.
Doorkeeper Thrall has been such a key addition to the Stifle Knot decks in Legacy. Uh-oh. Ouch. Sylvan Safekeeper probably shouldn't have attacked there. It just wasn't really worth it, but all right. Gets picked off by a Doorkeeper Thrall.
Well, I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, too.
I'm just gonna I'll pass it and see what happens.
All right, this does have the counter. And then untap.
Thank you.
Upkeep. Draw.
All right, there's a Caracas for Rockford. Here's Nadu. Torch of Defiance.
So I'm assuming.
Meticulous Archive. Surveil. 2024 Legacy, folks. Every freaking game we get to surveil.
Cast separate becomes a target.
Okay, a Doorkeeper Thrall. Don't need 3 of them thrown into the trash.
Say go. Draw.
And I can also pay
Alright.
3 mana and
Surveil, take a shot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Damn, if I do that, that might be a mistake. I don't want the ones that long game against you. I was thinking I could do this gain green mana because that's part of its ability.
Going after Caracas, I assume.
And use it. I mean, I want to give me
Yeah, I know.
whatever.
okay.
Something else.
So I'm gonna mill 3 coins.
I'll drop the
Okay, Caracas is the target. A fetch and response.
with a plus.
And then the Nadu trigger.
Maybe. Well, thinking about it.
Illusionist
Sort
resistance.
of a ponder.
It's going to deal a.
Okay, the fetch gets stifled. Now Caracas getting used on Nadu. Windswept Heath found on top of the library. And then Caracas dies.
I don't have that card or this card. This or that. Honestly, it's kind of a tough choice. I have to pick one of these amazing creatures.
Harry Houdini, the Hype Train conductor, is really mad at Wizards of the Coast, it sounds like, for introducing surveillance.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have this creature based off of the position. Maybe. But this is just a sure thing. So I'm gonna not give it.
So, yeah.
Bring back Mana Flood and Mana Screw. I'm with you, chat. The good old days. Here's Null Drifter. Another Modern Horizons winner.
Play because of these or no?
No, but you get to see my hand.
I get to see your hand.
For anyone new here, whenever a Modern Horizons card shows up on stream, we complain.
Cast trigger on this.
Force of Will, pitching. Same goes for Universes Beyond, by the way. Pitching. Audrey will still get to draw the 2 cards. Pitching Force of Will. Sonic, thank you for the resub with Prime. 14 months. Oh no, not Nadu. Yeah.
Now,
So wait, next turn, I think that
I'm going to eclipse triple
probably
onto the
not
stuff.
bad at all.
The Nadu ability does
Draw my entire deck. I think that's size.
So I'm going to not play against this deck. I'm going to keep it reading.
So a 4/4 flyer is shot down. The evoke situation with the Doorkeeper Thrall would mean it sticks around. But Audrey still drew the 2 cards. The Annihilator 1 is pretty big as well. Yeah, Null Drifter are a really cool addition to this Stifle Knot deck. And for anyone who's actually new around here, we're just messing around. We don't really hate these new cards.
A little too much.
At least I don't.
What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sacrifice Tamio as the cost.
Every once in a while, I think about someone tuning into the stream for the first time and hearing the things we're saying, and like, this guy is out of his mind. This guy is completely off his rocker.
All right, I'm expecting some
I'm gonna.
yeah.
You didn't cheat, right? This was before, this was already in play.
This is definitely an interesting game so far.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, Teferi Time Raveler. Should be interesting. Dress down in response.
Only my second tournament.
Yeah.
I was playing with friends, like back in high school. I still
Yeah, High Train Conductor Harry describing it as, these people are terrible, I'm out. Yeah, that's what I imagine when they hear some of the stuff we're being silly about. All right, so Teferi will resolve.
It's always annoying when a card that you
Legacy
should
Goblins
have in your deck
very good deck.
would win something or do something right. But
Some in the Twitch chat loving the derangedness of 90s MTG. Gothmog, thank you for the resub. 28 months for Gothmog with Prime.
this goes to
That is like a
3.
lot. Yeah.
28 months, oh my god.
Actually got mad
Two
because
to make another.
Oh, I
So Teferi Time Raveler will get attacked here. It will stick around with 3 loyalty.
Thinking what's in this deck that I want to show.
Yeah, it was actually, the rules around this are just more complicated than the stick of goblin.
Okay, Wasteland on Tundra. Audrey, thinking about there, it doesn't seem like you're on Saga. Yeah, I don't think Saga is in Rockford's deck. We have yet to even see an artifact, right? I don't think we'll see Saga here. I don't think. I don't know. This is really just a guess.
Yep. Cards in hand.
One card, 2 cards.
Okay, I think Audrey is running 16 cantrips in this deck. Another cantrip getting fired off here.
I think we're thinking the same thing.
It's in the mail.
Let's start with the peak.
Damox says, as a person who started when Tempest was released, we need more dad jokes. You know what, Damox? I got you beat. I started during the Ice Age. Is that is that more or less sad?
If it starts with
Don't do it.
I was thinking.
All right, there's a Null Drifter on the board now, it looks like.
very good. It would be very good.
And it's got a retro frame. Every freaking card now, we got to have a retro frame. When does it end?
Yeah, that's fine. And I think the card that's in the middle is the boots.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab.
All right, I'm okay with that.
Let's target.
Yeah, boots is the card I was sure. That was the one I want.
Yeah. If you had boots, I just bought 3-2, letting this die. Just take 1 damage, go down 7, keep it next turn, and when
Okay, so Nadu back in hand. A Swords to Plowshares was revealed.
you get -1, -0.
Yeah, but there's 3.
Nadu getting replayed.
If this was a boot,
If this were boots, plus those 2 are both.
I would take 2 damage, then I suppose. Yeah. All right, fine. Trigger. Fair.
Whenever you're ready.
I have to discard 2 the things. That's the discard.
Yep.
will.
I'm attacking. Let's decide triggers. You have 4 cards?
Yeah. It's going to be an Annihilator trigger. Likely will use a Doorkeeper Thrall in combat if they're coming after Teferi. 13 life for Rockford, so probably everybody's going after Teferi, is my guess.
I will go to combat
The
at
fairy
Annihilator.
Annihilator trigger?
For 2? For 3.
It's Annihilator any
So really for 2. Yeah, so really, it's attacking as a 2/3.
All right, smart play from Rockford, sacking the right card here if to Annihilator. Teferi was dead either way. Do you still get to block then? How does that work? Huh. Sometimes I realize I don't know the rules on certain things.
But this Timio gets the job done.
I'll play Suspicious Snoop. Play with the top card of my hand.
I think you still get to block and kill a Doorkeeper Thrall in combat, even though the thing they're attacking is gone. Here's Uro, which we're still on a watch for. It's still on the watch list for a ban, right, everybody?
And that's what I'm. Yep. 60 cards in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'll go down
6,
to 17.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
There were people threatening to sell their collection and uninstall MTGO because of Uro. Remember that?
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
And then I will.
17, 19, 20, 21, 22 cards.
Okay.
Hopefully that's enough to.
Oh yeah, good point by Scott. The Uro definitely should have just stuck around on the board with no ETB trigger, but that was missed.
That's the first step.
Go.
I think I do have a land drop. That's very nice.
Combat?
Yeah.
I'm going to.
All right, another attack with Null Drifter, Annihilator trigger. We'll get rid of the basic planes this time. Big attack. Goblin Lackey, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. We're here in round 1 of our stream, so you're joining at a good time.
Come on.
Stifle on the Windswept Heath getting cracked, and Rockford showing a little frustration here. Brainstorm.
Sorry for taking a while. I looked through all the cards.
Retro frame, Brainstorm. Every freaking card has a retro frame now, right?
Okay, it does not have this, so I will just swing it in.
I'll grab an underground.
Did we really need OG frame Brainstorms? I mean, come on.
Stifles is that all?
Down to 12.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 stifles, it looks like.
That resolves. This resolves. Then I'm going to fetch again.
I'm going to start with a.
So Rockford manages to find a white mana.
And then.
Here's Nomads and Core. Uh-oh.
The creature you go to.
Hard casting Force.
Ram it up.
Emergency brainstorm.
Emergency brainstorm is good.
And.
How many forces I have? Just one, right?
No maximum hand size, so I guess I'm just passing to you.
Still possible.
Mr. Arch says, my favorite Brainstorms aren't in Old Border. Does that make me not cool? Yeah, so, I don't know.
Go to combat.
If you want to be cool, you have to like the OG art or whatever, right? I don't know.
Both with Tamio.
Same with the I don't care.
0 in hand.
All right, Nadu swinging here. No? Okay. Does not really look like a good time to be attacking here. Need to play some defense.
I'll just draw a card.
Yep.
This Annihilator trigger is... Oh, man, now another Wasteland. Wow. The Stifles, the Wastelands, and the Annihilators have been brutal in this game.
Card. Five up a green and a black.
Yep.
Rockford now down to 2 life. Finds a Nomads and Core, or what is... Okay, it's a scoop. I was like, what is happening?
Go ahead.
I'm drawing off my combat.
Yeah.
My turn after that.
Okay, I'll take 2. Anything else?
Sometimes I read people like, oh, this one's the best OG art, and I'm like, wow, you must be so cool.
I'll play Moth Time.
Whoa, you're cool.
Dice card.
I have to.
Pay 2.
Like, stifling everything is not always like good. I do have a tendency to feel like I
It is fun.
Yeah, sure.
Let's imagine.
Bring out Goblin
I already made
Burning Sovereign
I'm
Fluster.
going to search for Rune Wardmaster.
I have a few Amonkhet invocations that I use here and there, and every once in a while, like it happens like once every 6 months. I'll hear somebody like, "Oh, is that a Yu-Gi-Oh card?" Would you shut the?
My turn? Yep.
I'll
Zenith 4-1.
bring out I'll reveal and
Sound.
my hand. Pick them up.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Goes to 2.
Shut up. Delighted Halfling found with Green Sun Zenith and immediately gets removed.
Draw.
Go ahead.
End of turn. I'm going to fetch. I'm going to grab I think a green mana source, and I'm going to try to play a Quaddle here. Just a basic force into Quaddle. 5 cards.
Yeah.
And I will.
Just to have.
I honestly don't know how to take this match now.
Delighted Halfling has shot up the 1-mana depth chart the last month or so, with Nadu being in the format. Being able to cast legends that can't be countered, pretty valuable right now.
Card, and then my turn, I'll draw a card.
Delighted Halfling had kind of vanished from the Legacy metagame for a while.
Fascinating question.
LL with a great question. Have you had a Swedish player on 90s MTG yet? That is a great question. I don't know. Have we had a Swedish player yet? It's possible we did and I didn't even know. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I'll cast the Doorkeeper. We're going to do
Yeah, results.
I think my turn.
Doorkeeper Thrall is back on the board. Roland with a great question. Where do I get myself a dark navy blue t-shirt? Should be in our merch shop. I don't know. Where'd I... yeah, I think it's in there. All right, Phyrexian Dreadnought getting force pitching Nadu. And Audrey has a response of a brainstorm.
I'm going to dread flow.
Creatures, so you just gotta kill all the
Play the land, storm.
Thespian Stage.
Yeah.
Snow Covered Apple.
Urza Saga.
2 cards in hand.
3. Obviously, this goes to 3. Pitch on stack.
Yeah, Pew Pew has started the crew neck trend. Crew neck sweatshirt trend. Jumpers, as they're called.
Legacy is all about interaction, so like, it's like a little bit
Is that a 90s MTG jumper?
making sure your opponent isn't doing everything as well.
Yeah, the first game, I just milled through a whole deck. I knew it was coming because this is my second one, and someone had the same strategy as getting that card.
Play Urza Saga.
All right, more cantripping. Board is clear of Thralls and Dreadnoughts for now, which is good for Rockford. Oh, man, the Wastelands never end. I know this is a different game, but it's just been an endless land destruction chain of events.
Essentially vintage, I guess. People aren't playing with Black Lotus or anything.
Oh, it's land.
Yeah, I mean, this was pretty well, but against my friends, but I figured I'd take it.
What?
I messed up. That's alright.
I still have some improvements. I need like Luxus.
I have 2, and I have like low mana. Oh, this is the other mana.
Okay, a dress down, floating a mana. And Null Drifter. Gonna draw 2 cards no matter what. All right, Null Drifter stays, and that Annihilator trigger is going to be a problem.
The thing is,
All right, it gets swords. That was a really important source to Plowshares right there. Savior, thank you for the sub with Prime, 25 months. Appreciate that. Once you see people with the little magic card badges in the chat, you know they're a real one. They've been around for a while.
I've just always been about like I love goblins. I like one goblins, and I've specifically the goal is to. I mean, I want to introduce this into meta. Let's go.
All right, now it's Rockford's turn to cantrip a bit. Firing off a Brainstorm now after a Ponder. Trying to resolve it correctly.
Turbo
You have
Saga, Yavimaya, that's with the 3 that I targeted. Go ahead. But aside from that,
Containment Priest, okay. Containment Priest helps against the Green Sun Zeniths at minimum. Here's Null Drifter again. This time it will go to the graveyard from Evoke. But, okay, stifling the ETB, so it will stick around, it turns out. All right. That's pretty neat. Playing Sink It to Stupor as Soporific Springs again. Here's back to basics. Oh, my God.
we call it value.
now we start hard mode. Oh, you weren't ready.
Ouch.
Maybe.
Annihilator trigger, sack the Trop. 6 damage gets in. Here's a Ponder. This has been brutal.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a land here. And
I think if this match goes up on YouTube, it might lead to Phyrexian Dreadnoughts getting sold out of TCG Player using our TCG Player affiliate link. Nadu revealed, shake hand. That was quite a beating. My goodness. Audrey gets it.